The thumbnail is not clickbait. I've spent over $40,000 building my cars for YouTube, and I've literally made $0 off this. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm assuming you clicked on this video because you saw the title of how much I've spent on YouTube videos and you want to see where that's all gone, and we're gonna get into that. Before we do that, we're gonna go and get our coffee, and then we have a new mod for the F30. Now, lately, all of my videos have been on the E92, really. I just picked this thing up not too long ago. We've been having so much fun over on the channel modifying this thing. I absolutely love these cars. I have 6 cars, so I have to make sure I give them all the same amount of love. So it's been a while since we modded the F30. So let's go ahead and hop in the Mustang and we'll go get our coffee and then we'll slap this mod on. Don't forget to like and subscribe so maybe I can make a couple dollars in the future off YouTube, boys. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty stoked for you guys to see this mod too. It's nice. Yo, this drive-thru is so ass, bro. I swear Starbucks gets more expensive every day, bro. $13.50 for my drink and sandwich. Oh, damn! All right, we got our drink. Caramel Frappuccino, baby. Let's go. I'm like 10 years old. All right, so we've got our coffee. Let's get straight into this mod because I am stoked. Now, it's going to be in this box over here. Try and set this down carefully here. Now, as you can see, I literally haven't even opened this thing yet because I wanted you guys to see this at the same time as me. Yo, dude, this looks so fire, bro. Oh, the carbon is so nice, bro. Now, this is obviously replacing the original wing on the F30. So it's still carbon, but this one's kind of falling off, and it's honestly, I think it's a little warped. I don't know, it just doesn't really fit properly. This is going to make a huge difference. I'm so stoked. Now, I believe I paid $500 after tax for this thing from Keys Motorsports. So I think let's stop wasting time and just throw this thing on. First, we got to take off the old one. And we are going to be piecing this thing together with double-sided tape, bro. I do not have much. Now, the first thing we're going to need is our heat gun and some degreaser from the detailing van. If y'all don't have a battery heat gun, you need one. Grab our degreaser. All right, let's go ahead and get after it here. Okay, so we got it off. Of course, literally all the tape stayed on the car, so now I got even more work ahead of me. All right, so we just finished cleaning off the trunk, and now it is time to throw this thing on, boys. I am stoked. So we just got this thing on and this looks insane, dude. This is so nice. Check that out, bro. Look at the carbon shine on this thing, dude. Oh man, this was such a good purchase, bro. For like 500 bucks, this is money. Out of the way, let's get straight into the reason you guys clicked on this video. We're gonna go over every single dollar I've spent on these cars for YouTube videos and see what the final number adds up to, I guess. Now we'll go ahead and start off with my 2007 328i. Now we picked this thing up for $5,000 and it was in absolutely horrible condition when I picked this thing up. Like, this thing was brutal. And we've done quite a few videos modifying it and restoring it, so let's see what we've spent on it. So obviously we have the car itself, $5,000 for just the car. Installed the carbon front lip as well as the carbon splitters. It was $300 for the lip and about $200 for the splitters. We got brand new kidney grills for it. These were about 60 bucks. Carbon eyelids were about 40. Got our carbon mirror caps. These were $150. The carbon M4 style wing was $300. Our gloss black roof spoiler was $300 as well. On the inside here, we've got about $600 worth of carbon trim. We had to replace the mirror. That was 40 bucks. The V braces as well as the engine caps were free. And then our cold air intake was about $300 for the kit. We also replaced the side markers. I think those were like 60 bucks maybe. And I'm sure there's a bunch more that I'm forgetting right now. Moving on, we've got my 2007 E92 335. Now we picked this car up for $10,000 and this was the second car I bought specifically for YouTube other than the E90 we just looked at. Now this car already came pretty much full bolt-on with an exhaust. So fortunately for me, I haven't really had to spend any money on performance parts just yet. We will. But we've got our Icon Motorsports front bumper cover. That was $400. We've got our Nelson Racing Wheel forged carbon front lip. That was $1,200. Of course, we've got the M Sport carbon mirrors. These were $200. Our gloss black high kick wing. This was 300 bucks. And on the inside, we've got our carbon F30 style shifter. I think this was 100 bucks. Other than that, like, we haven't really spent too much money on it yet. Well, I have, but the stuff hasn't come, so wait for later videos. But yeah, I mean, for the stuff that we already have here, like, it's not too much. I also got this Apple CarPlay kit off Amazon. I think that was like 300 bucks, but I haven't put it in yet. Now, next up is my 2016 Audi B8.5, and I paid $16,000 for that car. Now, we haven't really done much to it because the Audi videos don't really do that well, but we've got a $300 front lip. Our high kick wing was 300 bucks, $250 for the carbon mirrors, and I think that's really it, honestly. I have a couple parts sitting in my storage locker. I've got a brand new carbon steering wheel. I think that was 600 bucks. And then I got a RS4 honeycomb grill. That was 300 bucks. But like I said, those videos just don't really perform that well, so I've been hesitant to even bother installing those. But I'm sure we'll get to it eventually anyways. Carbon wheel for sure, because I just really love carbon steering wheels, but I'm kind of trying to save that for winter. I've never really had a winter yet as a YouTuber, so I'm not really sure what it's gonna look like. It snows a lot where I am, so I'd imagine it's probably gonna suck. Now, next up is my 2018 F30. I'm not gonna include the cost of this car because I did not buy this car for YouTube. I owned this way before I started doing YouTube, and I did quite a few mods before that as well, but I have put a lot of money into it since I've started doing YouTube just for the videos. So we'll go over that. Now, exterior wise, most of this stuff was already done. The new center caps were like 40 bucks, I did that. Now, first up are our Euro style tail lights. I believe these were $400, and I believe other than our new $500 carbon wing, I think that's all I've done for the exterior on this car since I've started YouTube, of course. However, on the inside, we did a full red M Sport interior swap. This was $1,500, and it's low-key one of the best mods I've done. I absolutely love this interior. And then next up, we've got our new carbon fiber steering wheel. I believe this was $650, and this is another absolutely goated interior mod, dude. This thing looks so good. It just makes you want to drive the car. Like, I love interior mods because, you know, obviously you don't really get to see the car while you're driving it, but you get to see everything on the inside. So I just think it's so underrated. Honestly though, I think I might switch out these taillights soon. I'm low-key not vibing with them anymore. And finally, we're getting on to my 2021 5.0. Now again, I bought this car. I did a lot of mods before I even started YouTube. So we'll just go over everything that I've done since then. Now, one of the first things I did was this street aero diffuser kit, and I believe this was $400. We also added the Euro style taillights, and these were 600 bucks for those. On the inside here, we've gone through 2 carbon steering wheels, and I think the first one was $500 or $600, and this one was $700. We also did the red seat covers from Custom Interiors. I think these were 400 bucks, and the carbon center console cover was, I think, 200 or something like that. And honestly, I think that's pretty much everything for the Mustang. I don't know, for some reason, the E90s do the best on YouTube. So most of my money has just gone into those. I'm not really sure why, but I mean, it is what it is. E90s were like my first car I ever owned, so I have so much nostalgia and love for those cars. So it's great that other people like them just as much as I did. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything I've spent just for YouTube videos so far. I'm sure a bunch of people think I'm absolutely stupid, and maybe I am. Like, maybe this just won't work at all, and I just look like an idiot and spend a bunch of money, but whatever. I absolutely love making videos, so we're really just doing it for the love of the game and just having to believe in ourselves that one day it'll be worth it, you know? I believe in myself, and I think eventually, I don't know how long it'll take, but, you know, maybe one day we'll be up there making some money. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even really care about the money right now. I just like making videos. It's fun. I like modifying my cars. Now, some people might say that I would have spent this money anyway, which honestly probably is not true. Like, I don't think... Like, I enjoy modifying cars, and I enjoyed it before doing YouTube, but I never would have spent this much money on it because there's just no reason to. Like, yeah, modifying your car is fun, but, you know, it's a lot more worth it when you're trying to get something out of it like I'm doing right now. So yeah, I don't think I would have spent this money hadn't I started YouTube, you know what I mean? But my math isn't good enough to total all that up, so let's go calculate it and we'll see how much we've spent. In the meantime, I'd appreciate it if everyone could like and subscribe to this video because I would like to start making some money soon. All right, so we just finished doing the math and we have spent $43,590 since starting YouTube. And the ROI on that? Zero, baby. $0 other than some free engine caps. So I don't know, we'll give it like $100 because I think that's how much those cost. Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty crazy saying it out loud, like this guy's an idiot, right? But you know, like I said earlier, you literally just gotta hope that it pays off eventually. I probably spent too much, more than I should have for starting this out, but I love it. It's fun. It's so much fun. So in my mind, it's really not the biggest deal. And plus, everything I spent, this is one thing I really like about cars, everything I spent, I can still sell it and get maybe not all of it back on everything, but at least a majority of it. Obviously, some stuff will get damaged, probably won't be able to sell it, but you know, like I said, I still can get the majority of it back if I really want to. I just got to sell some stuff. I don't plan on doing that, at least right now. I think next year I'd like to sell a few cars, maybe get like an M3 or an M4, or maybe a C7, I don't know yet. I think from what I've seen, M3s, M4s, they do pretty well on here, so I think that's probably going to be the move. Probably have the Mustang, the M3, and I think I want to keep the E92 for a while. I really like that car. But with that being said, I think that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys stay till the end, comment down below to let me know you're here. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.